Hey traders, welcome to episode 690 of the show. Sorry it said 670, my bad. Could be doing anything, you're here. Thank you so much. Go figure, since the day stream, nothing's happened, right? It's almost just like sometimes I wonder why I go live when the volatility is just so lacking, right? Like we had the move, did a over 2-hour stream today, and now I'm back. I don't know what draws me. I think it's y'all. I think it's just the people in this community where it's just like maybe some of y'all missed it, or I don't know what it is. Maybe you're all going to sleep, laying down in your beds. Maybe this is some form of ASMR, Kappa. We could make it ASMR. All I have to do is turn on the thunderstorm stuff, right? We could do, oh look, it's raining, man. Right, we could have that on. I don't know, it kind of takes away from the green screen a little bit, right? But this is all new territory. If you start having seizures, let me know. I can change it, but it's just kind of appropriate theme. Storming, raining a little bit, a little scary. Bitcoin's at that critical support all the way back from April, May of 2018. And if it breaks it with any kind of resounding effort, you'll probably see 8,500. But that just hasn't happened yet. There's just something about this support. There's just too many buy orders for now until there's not. But when you hit this support last time, nice bounce. This time around, way more methodical, and there's no movement. And you could look, the RSI it's now oversold. The stochastic is oversold territory. The negative momentum continues to build. So, you know, hey man, good try or good luck on your argument with bullish divergence. But if it just keeps selling off, then it eventually will invalidate any kind of potential divergence. Okay, so yeah, sure, I guess. But there's no rounding action yet. There's no waning negative Momo, right? It's still going, still making lower lows. Lower low than your previous low from September 19th. Right, I mean, that's it. Downswing structure you've been in for over 80 days. Get used to it. Well, you should be used to it by now. Get used to maybe a big move coming soon, finally, right? Thanks, Rush. Pabst. Jay Watt's calling a $1,000 drop tomorrow. Wow, dude. And what happens if you're wrong? Nothing, right? Exactly. All right, so look, there's still room. I mean, you could still end up getting divergence. It could sell off a little more. As long as you make a higher low than the previous low, it will be considered 4-hour bullish divergence. Just not yet. I mean, like, it's working on it, but you could just sell off more. We don't know. The date went fine. A little vanilla for my taste. You know, a little too traditional. What do you expect where I'm from? I guess it's better than crazy. Vanilla is maybe better than crazy because I've been in relationships with crazy girls, dude. Like, most of my relationships, the girls are like really, really crazy. So I'm just getting maybe a taste of normalcy, and so that was good. You know, so I mean, I'm content. I'm happy with the way the date went, I guess. We'll go on another date, right? It's already been talked about, established, really. So no date set, but it's gonna happen. Thanks, Bart. Appreciate it, man. All right, so the daily.
Is that a joint?
Biz, please.
Yep. Boost, please. Yes, sir. We'll look at Binance coin and US dollar tether right after we look at the daily. I mean, you know, what's there to even look at, right? Excuse me. Thank you, dude. Anon for the 420, dude. Seriously. Much love. There it is. This is what's so important. 96.50. Why is it important? Look left, right? Support. That's what you got going for you, which is nice. until it breaks for real, and when you could just get a huge impulse down and be screwed, right? And go straight down to 8,800 to 8,500 if it doesn't hold. But if it bounces, well, you got to see some buying pressure. You haven't seen real buying pressure. I mean, is this real buying pressure? This is probably the last real buying pressure we saw in July 29th, 30th, right? That was it. Other than that, volatility is just drying up. So, you know, you're getting close to about the same low as your previous low. And you could argue that maybe bullish divergence could be developing on the MACD, on the daily, but look, it's making its highest level most recently. So it could just keep building on lower prices. So you can't really say it yet until you start seeing some rounding action, some waning negative movement. You know, that the island starts getting created, starts making lower levels. And then that's when you say, hey man, maybe there's divergence kind of trying to develop there. So you kind of got that going for you. That's about it. BNB, the US dollar tether, been looking at this on log scale, still in that downtrend, man.
Is that a joint?
Word on the street is Malzahn and Kevin Sturl bought the top on XRP again. Just saying.
Kevin Sturl. I'm not aware of Kevin Sturl. I know Kevin Steele. He was actually my linebackers coach and defensive coordinator when I was at Alabama. He's really, really nice guy. Like, one of the best coaches I've ever had, believe it or not. But it doesn't seem like he's very good at buying XRP, Kevin Grubb, man. Wow, man. Throwback to memories, dude. I love Kevin Steele, dude. Coach Steele. Alright, so, thank you, man. So what's the question about BNB? Right, you do that. Maybe it's a wedge. Maybe it's starting to wedge a little bit, right? We're never hit the bottom, like 1, 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom. Let's try it. Let's just plot it. Let's see. Kind of seems similar to some of these altcoins a little bit, man. Not really, though. It's not that great at all. I don't even think it's well established. Okay. So once you broke $25, the consensus has been if you break $25, you're going to $17. That has been the analysis. It hasn't changed. We don't look at it often. But the last time I looked at it, we were above this area, and now we're coming down to the next support. And that's 17 bucks. Waiting on that, man. All right? That's real talk. You definitely say your stochastics showing some bullish divergence, your RSI is showing some bullish divergence, and here's the thing, your MACD is looking pretty good. Wow. On the daily. All right, low, slightly lower low again. Every time you make higher levels relative strength. Low on price, higher levels of stochastic RSI, relative strength, right? So, and then here you go, man. Like, this is the equivalent. It's like Class A, it's like Class A plus, right? There's not even negative momentum right now, and you're showing lower lows. Pretty good. Pretty good. But you think that there's nothing here. There's nothing keeping you up here. Why would it stop here besides the exhaustion? I really don't know, man. So maybe it just breaks the upside here. Runs to 24 before selling off again to 17. You'd think that's eventually where you'll hit and at least test it. That has not changed in a while, dude. All right. Ernest? Yep, you're right about that, man. Certainly right about that. That's what I'm talking about with the crazy. Coach Darryl, Kevin Grove. Who's that, man? Can you use the mouse cursor on the screen when you're pointing? Yes. I'm pointing. 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 Do you see it, man? Oh my god, why does the music get louder? Okay. So that's it, dude. It could probably just be interpreted as some sort of channel, man. Right? Bring that out. Look, it's like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2. It's kind of slightly downsloping and converging trend lines. You got it, dude. Still plenty of room to run up and then run down again. So far from that crazy, crazy run, started early December, low to high. You haven't even hit a 38% retrace yet, which is pretty much confluent with the support I've been talking about back from June of 2018. You haven't even hit it. Come on, dude. Right, you knew your golden zones. Make sure this is correct. Yeah, we're good, dude. We're based on log scale. All right, so between 976 and 1651 is your area of common retrace. Getting there, getting closer and closer. Will we reach the 382 or the horizontal line support before this divergence plays out? Maybe Bitcoin has something to do with it, right? Music's whack. I hope and pray you begin to live stream 7 days a week for a year and a half, and you have to play DJ too. It's like part of your stream, right? I pray you have to do it, and then you come back to me and tell me how whack my music is. All right? Oh, you work for me. Excellent. He's a tough dude in the fields, but man, he's a freaking nice guy, dude. Take my date chart reading. Yeah, I could do that. Be terrible. She was like, we were talking about real estate for a second, just about the houses and the area she lives in just exploding in price. And I started going into like, you know, millennials getting into their prime earning years and saving years, and I could already read her. I like read her. Like we were driving. I was taking her to dinner. And I could read. Her eyes were just glazing over my. Okay, gotta stop. Gotta stop myself. Okay, we can't start talking about the real estate market. Even though she kind of brought it up a little bit, she antagonized it. But again, I got you. Okay, so I guess we can just go to Ethereum. Remember, 976 to 1651. You're at 1930. Long before we broke below $25, we discussed 17 bucks. You're almost there, man. This is crypto and chill, so everyone chill in the chat. Well, Ethereum getting beaten down pretty hard these past few days after hitting that crescendo. The crescendo, man. Right, from the low to high, we've retraced just 38% and no lower. So could go to 185, 192. You've now hit the golden zone on the way down, which is fine. So maybe rally up, lower high, maybe lower low, maybe we're flagging, consolidation, wedge, pennant, something forms, and then it can run again to hit these targets that we just never got to. We're off about 20 bucks. Okay. I wish it was more complex than that, dude. I don't know, I'm tired. Kind of long day. I'm just drinking a beer. Just because I freaking want to. How many bits are in a Bitcoin? Isn't it Satoshis? Thanks, Ernest, Mr. T. What's up, Prosperity? So Queen Bee, very hard to see. Is it? I could probably make it a different color, but I'll try to do a better job of like emphasizing like that. If I do that more, maybe more people will be able to see it. We'll work on it, all right? I'll think about it. What I could do to enhance the cursor. I don't think you can make it larger, right? You can't make the you can't make this like thicker. That's what she said. Whatever, dude. Yeah, so we can look at Pier 1 Imports Connect. Yeah, man, blast it off. All-time highs again. All right. Eventually see it 245, 269, unless Bitcoin gets devastated, then it's all over for Ethereum. Probably screwed, coming back down to 168, then maybe lower. All right, good luck to Bitcoin. Pray for Bitcoin. Whoa. Okay, so how many people have voted? So the mods right now are working on Hype King, the inaugural Hype King. They're voting and stuff, so maybe we'll have an answer by tonight. I don't know for certain, so I can't be like, yeah, dude, it's happening tonight, but I can tell you it's in the works. The Ethereum chart looks like a pterodactyl. What? I don't think so, dude. Defunk. I think it looks like a falling wedge breakout with bullish divergence on the oscillators, and you got it. Really tiny. Oh, okay, it's the phone. I got you. Yeah, I mean, there's not much anything we can do. Hey, imagine me not scaling my numbers to like max. You see the numbers, how large they are, and how you can see them on mobile. You wouldn't be able to see them on mobile if I shrunk them. I did that literally for mobile users, okay, to enhance the viewing experience. All right. Stream Element's not working, Mouse Drummer? Oh, it's $3 TTS minimum. It did happen. Thanks for the $2.84, man. It's $3 minimum on the TTS. That's just how it works, man. Just because people could derail the entire stream, you know, as long as they wanted, you know, if they were kept tipping $1 and just the Jesus challenge kept going off, the TTS kept going off. So we had, that was precedence. We had to change it a long time ago. So Pier 1 Connect up 12%, man. I don't know what's going on. I think this was education or something stupid. I don't know, man. So good God. Just kept going. I don't even know what I had, and it didn't save maybe. But the rounding action, incredible. Yeah, overbought and continuing to run. I mean, you broke out. I know you did that. That's a certainty. Did I have it zoomed out all the way? Alright, let's just zoom in to this peak. Alright, from February 2019, this year. And you could plot a channel, 1 and 2. And you had the bump and run Momo shift breakout, man. Beautiful. So from the high to low, the situation, 382 is 1369, your golden zone on the Momo shift breakout, right? It's starting to get a little crazy on the RSI and stochastic for that matter, 91.79, but that's the common retrace zone. Now, you could go from this high to being really conservative, and you can see that you've hit the 382 and you're now exceeding it, and the next target's 1262. But after a 12% green day, you can almost say, hey man, probably not going higher tomorrow. But you don't really know. It's just, it's what you could think, man. It's not a good idea to be taking longs in the morning after the day before was up 12%. So Pier 1, hey, consumer cyclicals, it's coming on back, man. I think that's a great way to look at it. Straight up, dudes. That's the structure. That was that real peak. 1 and 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you broke it. Bump and run. These are your targets: 1377 to 2039. That's it. I know we could zoom out even further. Yes, we could. We go the weekly. We could do all kinds of stuff with this asset, but it's overall bearish. This is not like Walmart or Amazon or anything like that. This is kind of the way I have plotted MoneyGram. MoneyGram, well on its way. You know, it broke that range. It's coming to back test it, I think. It maybe has more room to run in the future. All right. Adam and Eve. Was it the weekly then? Yes, yes, yes. The weekly. That's how we looked at it, right? Oh yeah, the overwhelming, insane, bullish divergence on the RSI. The Adam and Eve, yes sir. Sorry, you see what I'm saying though, like, right? You can look at it in the short term, or you can zoom out, look at the weekly. I don't know what the is going on, dude, with this stuff. I think it got ruined. You know how sometimes when you go log linear, and then just sometimes like the things break, the tools break. I think that's what's happened here. You saw the Fibonacci down there, and you saw that channel. I think that's literally what's happening. But just don't know why other things wouldn't be popping up, right? Beautiful double bottom, man. You got it, dude. The V, the U, the Genesis. That will be done. The Pier 1 imports continues to run. Oh my God, dude. Low on price. Low on price. Lower levels of negative momentum. Weekly, man. Not a joke. Not to be trifled with. No kappas on that either. But yeah, 12%. I mean, that's... Give me a freaking okay, yeah, is that what it was, man? Wasn't it something like that? Yeah, screw this, man. I hate trading views sometimes. Because now it's like coming back to me where we broke out already, right? We had the Momo Shift breakout on the weekly, right? We can just go back and watch the video. You can look at it in short term, but you can also look at it on a much grander scale. And as you can see, the breakout, man. That's right, dude. Ooh, it dropped to 1080 after hours. 1080 Ti, Cabo. Thanks, Out Desert Garden Man, for reminding me. Dude, there's just too many charts. Can Bama beat LSU this year? Certainly they can. Certainly they can. That will light up my evening. I mean, I'm going to the game. I took a lot of my profits from college football gambling last weekend and bought front row 40-yard line tickets to that game. Gotta love it, right? When you're using house money to go to like the most anticipated game of the entire year for all of college football. That's going to be the biggest game of the year for any conference. There won't be a game bigger than that. Alabama will be number 2. LSU will probably remain number 3. I want to know how much my ticket's going to appreciate, or tickets are going to appreciate by the time we get to the game time, especially if they keep doing what they're doing. What's up, Ruby? Dude, 50 cents. How could you, man? I don't think that's real life. All right. I can't really say there's divergence here on the stochastic. C&D's been going off, man. What? Syndicator? AI trading or something of things? Well, Loki, that doesn't really help me decide, or I mean, I'm not deciding. It's like, who do we crown, right? That's on y'all, but not on me. I don't have a vote. They got a lot of buzz. There's a lot of buzz on Lost Your Guns. I don't know if he's in here tonight. Hey, Brugalinos, man. Dustin, do it, man. Nice Adam and Adam on WBA. Oh. Walgreens. Oh yeah, we were on this. I've been here. I've been here before, man. This was when I scanned and found. Oh yeah, of course. Yes. Divergence. RSI. This was a scanned one, man. It had a false breakout. Couldn't do it, but that's okay. up thrusted bearish engulfing candle and is now just retracing. See if you can eventually turn it around. Yes. It's whatever you want to call it. Common retraces from the peak to the valley. But you've hit the 236, so it is a valid swing low. You would say between 63.28 and 72.08. Mother of God. Walgreens Boot Alliance. I don't even think it's the same as Walgreens Connect. I don't know. Matlu 11 decks. It can drop further than you think. All right. High heel shoe. Oh yeah, that was the, yep. What'd you call it? The Boot Connect or something? Speaking of boots, Boots Alliance. That was the high heel boot. What's up, Hog? The Hog. John's Family Vlogs. You want to see Tron Connect? Sure. Not really what you're gonna want, man. I mean, it hit the PCZ of the 7/8, you know, PCZ of the cipher, bullish cipher. Not even in stop out range, but it ran up, started getting in the green, it's already sold back off, right? Not that great. Not great, not terrible. The ones in trade on this, they're just seriously, patiently waiting. I haven't stopped probably below 1.3987 cents. Okay, a little bit below that. I mean, really, one has it below X. And you're swinging for the fences in a way, and it's 3.27 to 1 reward to risk. It's out. Remember, it broke out of the down-sloping structure, right? The Momo shift. It did break that, but it kind of double topped a little bit, and certainly, chat. Seg Education certainly on this double top showed extreme levels of bearish divergence on 3 oscillators. Not 2, not 1, 3. Are you kidding me? No, you're not kidding me. You're literally serious. All right, 3 connect. The power of the triangle, man. What more do you want? So we could plot it. I mean, dude, I can't babysit every single asset that exists on all markets, dude. We do our best, but it's just like, I don't know, the weekend happens, and it's like, well, I'm trying to balance my life a little bit more for the sake of my mental health, so I don't literally go crazy by the time Bitcoin gets to 100K or 0. So I just can't stay on top of it all. There you go. You're a perfect atom and atom double top breakout, man. Not sure if you'll hit the measure move of this pretty decent sized pattern. Good God. That's gnarly, man. I'm hoping you don't get down there. That's, you know, I guess you're not stopped out yet. Still just gross. There is, in fact, no bullish divergence. The only good news, I guess, is your stochastics down very, very low levels, normally where it always breaks to the upside once again. That's all you got going for you. Okay? Beautiful. Big round of applause for Tronganek showing just a textbook double top pattern. Chill in the chat. 420p vision, I also said 0. Don't you cherry pick, man. Go look at the overstock. Someone, I think it was, I don't know, I mean, I know, but I'm just going to say names. Somebody took a position on that and just didn't go very well for them. Watch your gun, maybe, man. That'd be cool, I guess, right? Just for the sake of Bitcoin. Bearish cipher, huh? Garmin. I know you're... What? Don't know how it could be a bearish cipher. Bearish cipher. On the 4 hour. There was certainly divergence, yes. Oh my god, it was so bad on all the oscillators. It was almost just like a double top, triple top, if you will. It was like this, man. It was like... Yeah, that's what it was like, dude. It was like a rising friggin' wedge, man. What was going on, dude? You broke out of it already. Divergence with the upsloping. I mean, that's all you needed right there. It wasn't really that good of a pattern, but you can certainly see it. It filled the gaps, and that was that. Oh, okay. Maybe you're talking about out here like this, right? Where you're talking like X, A, B, C, D connect. Hey, let's go, dude. Very nice. That was what he's talking about. He's right. He is right, man. Even with a crazy candle right there, that's like hitting that near that 618 level. That's not a Gartley though. That's a cipher, and that's okay. Thanks, Brandon M. Appreciate you too, man. Thank you all for watching. Seriously. All right, these night streams are pretty. I mean, yeah. Thanks for the 334 people watching. They're just, you know, the market's just the crypto market. Not other markets are fine, but yeah, just volatility is lacking, so sentiment's down. So from a streaming aspect, it's been pretty meh. What the beauty is, if you love what you do, hey man, like I've been just so jaded. I'm like, okay, I'll just go live and just go scan charts and stocks, and like people won't watch probably. Some, like most aren't watching my sub count, but like some do. And the whole point of streaming, I think, is if you can go live and only some people show up or whatever, if you can be a positive influence in one person's life and maybe help them on that stream, right? Nothing really else matters, right? But the problem is you don't really ever know if you're being a positive influence on somebody. You don't get the feedback. You know, it's just like short streams, all that. You just got to assume that maybe you helped somebody. But whatever, man, right? Dang, Neil, man. Well, I don't know what we'd do without you, man. All right. Thank you for being a member of this community. Really appreciate it. All right, so never really hit that 786, did it? Not quite, man. Maybe it didn't because it didn't quite hit the 618. Well, either way, how can we size up a bearish cipher so brilliant like this one? That freaking simple, man. Casey Stubbs, another one, dude. Another one. 3.14 to 1 reward to risk, man. The bearish cipher at the 786, man. But maybe you don't get there because the 4-hour divergence is so too terrible. Let's go to the daily. Maybe it was even worse. Nah, see, you didn't even get. You didn't even get what you wanted on the daily, which kind of sucks, right? Like there was no real divergence on any oscillator. You could say maybe some class C divergence, So maybe it runs again, right? Maybe you get another rally and you really do get to 86.64 for the prime perfect short. I might go short on Garmin at 86.66 if we get there. That might be lit as F, all right? Ugh, I hate this thing down here. Melt it down with the rest, put it on your watch list, set up your alerts, don't be a scrub. There you go, second target, bomb, 3.77 to 1. And then if you wanted, you could go from your low to high to get your fib extensions and get a third target. All right. This thing is super bullish, all-time highs. But guess what's happening? Near all-time highs. On the 4 hour, you're showing stupid amounts of weakness and developing a very, very textbook bearish pattern, man. The bearish cipher that are really, really accurate or really reliable, just like the Gartleys. Love both of them, man. They're great. I was trying to remember, that's an interesting comment, man. I don't know. I just don't know what to say to that, okay? Queen Bee, thank you for the feedback. Really appreciate it, okay? Fantastic. Brand Freeze Master. Dude, I feed off y'all. Like, y'all, most of y'all, I mean, like, you know, people that are actually active members of the community are, like, really, really good for me. Of course, there are the trolls and the scrubs that come through. They're few and far between, the incredible people in this community, and that's what keeps me going every day, man. Like, my love for the charts, the passion for this, but just knowing that I have an opportunity every single day, 7 days a week, to maybe help someone, right? And not everyone has that opportunity, and it's just like, you're only on the planet so long. One day I'll be gone. We'll all be gone. And it's like, how many people did you help before you were in the ground? I'll never know. I'll never really know, but the beauty is it's kind of unlimited when you're online, okay, when you're streaming and stuff. You're reaching out to the whole world, except like China and North Korea. You're really limited on people that don't speak English either. Doesn't matter. No point even talking about that, but I helped you break up with your girlfriend, Digital Asset Conductor. How did I do that, man? Bearish divergence or something? Pending price action reversal to the single side? Marco, you helped me too, man. Thank you, dude. All right, dude. Marco Rivera, if you don't know about him, he dropped a C note today, a $100 contribution today, man. Very, very grateful for that. Okay, thank you, dude. Seriously. Theodore Roosevelt's. Roosevelt's. Nonofism a while back. Recommended Japanese candlestick patterns by Steve Neeson. It's more than just defining these candlesticks. Very good. Yeah. And then it's like, it's just so cool, man. There's just these different aspects of charts you can go in all day and learn about. Every oscillator, indicator, harmonic, pattern, whatever. But at the end of the day, those single things you learn by themselves are meaningless. They're worthless. They might do something, but if you can learn all these different things and bring them together, and you can read what the chart's telling you. If the chart's telling you we're going to sell off on one oscillator, we're going to sell off another oscillator, we're going to sell off on a bearish pattern, we're going to sell off on receding volume. It can really tell you, when the stars start aligning, you can really find these tops and bottoms and great trade opportunities. And it doesn't matter what market it is. Crypto, the least efficient market. There's more opportunity out there. If you're just fixated and obsessed with crypto and you're like, what am I doing, man? It's so boring. It's like there's so much other stuff going on right now. You don't have to be stuck and married to crypto. I'm telling you, dude. It's not even about it. It's about charts and yourself making money in gains. All right. Mitchell Buchanan says, you made me some money on XRP. He is exploring the Yuba River. I paid for most of the trip. Noted. I did not pay for most of the trip. You did with your gains. So that's not even part of it, dude. Stop. Don't even give me credit. Who was the one that hit buy or sell, short, long? Who set their stops up? Who took their profit taking levels? You did. Don't give me credit at all for that. That was you, dude. So don't devalue yourself by saying, oh, I am the one that did it, when you did it. I just maybe was there along the way to help with whatever question you might have had, right? Alstom? No, can't be Alstom. Is it the Euronext pair? Aleo Gold Incorporated? Which one is it, dude? I don't understand, man. You gotta, I mean, sometimes you just gotta give me more info because I don't know, because there's too many ALOs. Stock trading is like relationships, fundamentals, or whatever. It seems like a good idea, but TA is the chemistry. I think the fundamentals stem to each one of your upbringings in life, the schemata, the things you went through. Did y'all go to college? Or your parents? Did you grow up in a nuclear family? Those are the fundamentals of a relationship, right? Like, how compatible are you going to be later in life based on the upbringings you had, right? Does the person you're seeing, do they know how to love because they were raised in that environment or not, right? You know, that's a very big question. And so, yeah, I guess chemistry is technical analysis. If you're talking about relationships, maybe, right? The fundamentals, man. Aleo Gold. Ooh, I like this. I'm digging it, man. Huge destruction. Near an ice line. Range bound, maybe. You sprung, but it was, I don't know, what am I? Could we maybe just look at it like this? We probably could, yeah. Okay, so, I mean, insane sell-off. Aleo Gold. Does it have any kind of correlation to actual gold? Because if so, it's a ripoff, right? It should have gone up way more than that. So we know the breakout line, the Momo ship breakouts at 82 cents. Currently, you're 67 cents, riding that heart line of the equidistant channel. We've seen it as resistance before. It is now support. Some could argue that, just this trend line and this trend line, it's almost like a wedge. And I get you, man. I get you. You could say maybe. Maybe, dude. All right, huge impulse down to down sloping, converging trend lines eventually. Gotcha, man. Jeez, like how long do I have to, could be a thing. You had stupid bullish divergence on the MACD. And guess what? It played out. But it only played out to make yourself have a lower high, right, than your previous high. And that is how we're developing maybe a little wedge. After a huge move down, we have no idea if this is the swing low. You would think, though, after such incessant selling, going from June of 2017, 607 to 67 cents, there might be upside potential in these areas. You're back below that support in January 2016, 73 cents. Got to get back above that. Maybe if you make a higher low here, you might have a good chance, man. Being really conservative, if this ever did break the upside, which I don't even know where one would want to take some sort of long position on this. I mean, maybe right here, 63 cents, 1, 2. Maybe come down one more time and test it and then rally. Our measure moves 45 cents. Dang, that's a huge pattern. Wherever you broke out, it's all hypothetical until we break out, but a measure move would put you maybe around $1.28, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, dude, look at that. We're not even using Fibonacci. If we went from that high to this potential low, that's all-time lows on this asset, by the way. There's just so much upside potential. But again, it's so the 23% retrace is probably around $2 plus. Okay, so far away, don't even know, man. All right, so maybe you can stay above 63 cents and you can really rally and break out, and maybe we see 128. Okay, there's your Aleo Gold. I guess we'll put it on the list. Whatever. I don't even know what it does. I don't even know what its volume is. Daily volume. Okay. Not the worst in the world. I mean, you're looking for value. I mean, this is what you need to see. Seriously. Alright, chat, I've been live for 53 minutes. If you're enjoying the live stream, please hit the like button, that bell, that sub. We got 350 people in here. Like spike, sub spike, everything spike. 30,000 subs. You'll be able to post your Pepe memes, everything you want. Right now, all these stupid YouTube emotes, no one likes them. Everyone hates them. Everyone wishes we were on Twitch. But we got to get 30K and we can have anything we want, all right? That is the goal, the community goal. It's 10 times more important than 100,000 subs. It's 10 times more important than 1 million subs. 30K is it. If you're a YouTube live streamer, that's it. Okay, that's when you know you've made it. Okay. Long way to go, man. That's when member status can happen so much, dude.
Is that a joint?
Hey Mitch, I think I may have found another harmonic pattern. Can you check Colgate Palmolive? CL? I could be wrong, but I'm still learning. Thanks again.
Harmonic connects. I mean, I kind of see it, but yeah, dude. David, thanks for the 420. Is that a joint contribution, man? Well, sorry. Daily time scale on Colgate. Keep clicking. X, A, B. Yep. Close, man. That's the max echelon 1414. That's whew. 786. That's your PCZ. It sold off at the PCZ. It rallied. It's selling off again, but it's somehow holding on. That might just stem from the look left bullish, insanely bullish trend you are in. All right, let's think about this here. It may have already played out all the way, friend. From your low to high, you hit a 38% retrace, not once, but twice. Trying to rally here. My God, dude, it was just go figure until the end, man. A high, a higher high, the highest high. Every time you made higher highs, you made lower levels of relative strength. MACD can't say, okay, all right, yep. Look at this high, higher high, highest high, lower levels of positive Momo. That's, yes, and it sold off, but rallied, lower high, selling off again, and now bouncing. I'll tell you, man. Look at the weekly. God. There you have it. Beautiful, beautiful uptrend. It definitely looks like it could be some sort of cipher. And for the first time, really, I mean, that you could say, it maybe changes and you rally and make higher highs again, right? Nice 75% trend line equidistant channel resistance right there, rejection. But if it doesn't, man, this would be your first lower high in a very, very long time. Very tough bucking this beautiful, beautiful uptrend that first anchor points back from 1999, dude. Not going to be the easiest shorting an asset that is so overwhelmingly bullish, man. But yeah, I agree. It could be the bearish cipher, man. Not bad, dude. Is this really live? Nope. Of course not. You kidding me, dude? Dude, drinking these snake handlers is just too easy, man. Oh, so true, Stoner, man. That's right. I cleanse myself. Yes. Taking vacation, man, dude. I'm in the middle of freaking. This is Fort Worth, Texas, right here behind me, man. Storming. It's gross, dude. We're storm chasing. Am I familiar with Bart Simpson? Joe Fabiano? Yeah. We think Bart Simpson's in crypto are just square ups. Alright. Dude, when we hit 30,000 subs, I'm gonna do something stupid. I'm gonna do something crazy, man. Because that is like the biggest number that you could ever achieve if you're a live streamer on YouTube, which is all new. Like YouTube's never been like the main streaming platform, and it probably never will. But I'm just telling you, like 30,000 subs is, yeah, dude. I don't know what I'll do. I'll do like, I don't know, I'll do a couple $100 giveaways or something stupid, man. I don't know, a few, whatever, of Bitcoin. And then also get S-faced on stream, of course. Hey, Surge. Hello, chat, you there? Thanks for everyone watching, 350EL. Lola, helps my karma? What you talking about? It is a vague pronoun. Just reading some chat, man. Just chilling. Resting my vocal cords. I don't know. I guess there's not much chat tonight. I mean, there's never really any chat during the night stream anymore, which is fine. I was just scrolling up and like, oh man, I've been here before. Yeah, you should dump or pump anytime. Yep, I agree. Bitcoin is at the terminal levels where there's about to be a terminal breakout. Pretty much what it's called in the Trades About to Happen book. Terminal breakouts. New hat? No, dude, we got a new hat this summer, dude. And dude, I haven't worn a hat in like 2 weeks or something. Okay, so believe me, you won't even see the hat anyway, dude. Okay, why even want a new hat? It's just, yeah, it's your local on the 8s. Wow, nice call. That's literally 1 hour in. Bitcoin Connect. Brilliant. $96.97. Right at the critical support, looking left. Wow, big surprise. No movement on Bitcoin. Welcome to it, dude. Joseph H, thanks for tuning in. Your first time on the channel. Fan-freaking-tastic, man. If you do enjoy this, hit that like button, that bell, that sub, man. We're going, man. The road to 30K, the big one. So Bitcoin, just barely hanging on. Certainly, just this area. You break it. How many more buy orders are there? Right? We don't know, but if all the buy orders are filled and there is no more demand at this price, we could see a very large dump to the downside. Got to be very careful here. That's a neutral pattern. Just refer to that Fibonacci chart. We've got it plotted. There it is, man. Right, just the contraction, price contraction nearing the apex, about 85 to 90% of the way through the development of the pattern. Talking about all the time how Thomas Wilkowski, from his research on the stock market, which is not the stock market, says between a 50% and 75% area is where you expect or see the breakout occur on all those symmetrical triangles he's researched. Okay, that's it. You break 9,700, the 9,650 area with any kind of resounding effort or volume, you'll see most likely 8,500 very, very fast. Got to understand how support resistance works. Once we broke, I mean, we had an up thrust here, but once we really broke 8,500 for real, where do we go? Straight up to 9,650, and then we blasted through it to hit the golden mean ratio from your all-time high to the lowest low. All right, very good. 30K by Christmas? Probably not. That's okay. Can't tell my thanks, dude. Serge Ortega, man, thank you, dude. Just keep learning. Keep investing in yourself every single day. Yeah, Nicholas, that's a big if, man. We don't know. Well, it's for 9,300. Not looking left. There's really no historical support. 9,150, you could say there's one peak. But yeah, of course, 9,300 is a support, sure. But you're talking about the pricing traction here. Zcash, we looked at it on the weekly. Seosun 987, and it weekly double bottom, bullish divergence, I believe. Not bad. Joe Fabiano hasn't missed a stream for 2 months. Jeez, man. Thanks for watching, man. Thanks for the support. You just watching the stream is definitely a big deal, man, and I really appreciate it. Okay, that's like enough. You just watching and maybe getting something out of it, right? I'd rather you watch and maybe listen to what I say than just watch in the background and just have me on mute, you know. Who's monitoring us, KL Malcolm? Are you paranoid? What? The weekly hidden divergence makes you think we'll go up. Yeah, hidden divergence, man. It is real on the weekly. It's not just that. It is your stochastic RSI is also at levels we haven't seen since the run began. You're at the... This is where you go, all-time lows. Now, of course, there's a little bit more data on other, you know, maybe go back a few more years, but pretty much this is where runs begin again on the stochastic RSI, right? You're down here at this level. This is as low as you can really ever go. And so you coincide that aspect with the triple RSI hidden bullish divergence, where you make a low on price, you make a higher low on price, you make a slightly higher low on price, and you make another lower level of relative strength. And here's the thing about the the relative strength index by itself, right? Thing is, when we went on that run, that crazy run that lasted pretty much 2 years, a little over 2 years. Collock, thanks for the sub, dude. Welcome. We never were able to fall below 53 on the RSI, and here we are, approaching that once more with the hidden bullish divergence, leading one to believe if this is a real bull run, and this is not to be some sort of history bucking move where every time we recover in the history of Bitcoin, every single time we've recovered, with a U-shaped recovery, whatever it is, we've never ended up falling down, scrubbing out, making much lower highs than our previous highs, and then eventually making lower lows. We've never done that ever, okay? But a lot of people, for some reason, think this time is it because they are literally making predictions because clickbait. It's great, man. It's great. They don't know. They don't know. I don't know. You don't know. And that's okay. It's okay to not know. Technical analysis is not about fortune telling on any given asset at any given time. All right. So very interesting. Stay above 53 or 50 if you want to be king. And you want this trend or this impulse, the pause in the impulse, to continue, man. White line. There's no white line unless you're talking about the RSI. MACD is different, Sandman. What you talking about? James Whitman, no. The EMA is not the support. The real support is looking left. It's horizontal. It's back from April 30th, 2018. That's the real support. Okay. So I wish it was better than this. There are definitely some interesting, intriguing variables on our indicators, our oscillators, but to say it's something like a bullish Gartley with weekly bullish divergence, with daily bullish divergence, with a falling wedge, with a double bottom, all the coincides, not like that, unfortunately. It's just not as strong as it's been in the past, at different times, right? And that's okay. Kale Malcolm, thanks so much, dude, for the sub. Welcome, dude. Shorting is inverse buying. You're pretty much, it's a contract, man. Between you and the exchange. You're saying, hey, I'm taking a bet on this asset going lower. And if it goes lower, you make money. And if it goes higher, you lose money. And there's unlimited losses unless you have a stop. It's that simple, man. Inverse buying. Inverse longing, aka shorting. Satanical thanks, man. On the daily line you drew on the MACD. Oh, here? That's not on the daily line. Trademark, what's up, dude?
Can you check out Fit Buddy? Appreciate you can have everything in life you want, if you will just help other people get what they Ziggler.
What was that thing at the end? Ziggler? What? Oh, Zig Ziglar. Yeah. Okay, sweet. It says you can have everything in life you want if you would just help other people get what they want. Huh. Was that subliminal, man? I used to listen to audiobooks or just on YouTube or whatever when I was driving and a pretty big territory when I was in sales in my 20s, man. I used to listen to Zig Ziglar all the time. Yazoo City, Mississippi. Oh boy. That guy, friggin' genius, man. Alright. Stink and think. Pity parties. Don't do it. Alright. So, anyway, yeah, we can look at Fitbit. The white lines on the daily, that's just a little bit of maybe convergence for now. Oh no, what happened? Jeez, I don't know how that happened. God, man. Okay, on the daily. So you're like, what is this white line on the MACD? So it's like, we're not making a lower low yet, or a double bottom. We're not making the same candle close low. So you can't make this green. This is white. Anytime you see white on any of my oscillators, that means convergence. Anytime you see teal, that's hidden divergence. Anytime you see actual green, bright green, that is bullish divergence. Anytime you see red, that is real classic bearish divergence. That's like the key. That's like how you know what is going on by the color coding. I don't change it, okay? So it's convergence until you make 9,500. If you get a candle close at 9,500 and you still are making lower levels of negative momentum, then you can change to green and say, hey man, we might be making class B bullish divergence. But for now, it's convergence because you're making a slightly higher low. That is why it's white. on the daily. Okay. You sure as thought that goes bankrupt, you win a stupid amount of money, dude. Depending on when you entered. I'm not sure about crypto, man. I don't really know. They may not pay you, but you know, with the SEC, you're gonna get paid. All right. FDIC, you're probably under a reputable exchange.
Keep inspiring.
Bruh, dude. Sayson, thank you so much for the elite contribution. Thank you for the Neo in the jar. Sorry about the Monero there. I've still got to get that fixed. On the overlay, it's like just, dude. I wish I could articulate the amount of work goes in behind the scenes. How many hours and hours and hours I have to spend on the overlay. All the different widgets and apps and plugins and all these different things, man. It's taken me forever to master it. And I think I could still get better, right? I think I could still do things better in terms of streaming. Not just talking about technical analysis, man. You know, it's a half and half thing for me, right? Where I'm streaming and I'm doing TA, right? So I got to keep it balanced. But I'll get all the way there, man. Just give me time, and thanks. Remember, I'm on my backup PC. I'm not even on my main PC, dude. Fitconnect. Fitbit. I haven't looked at it in a while, I don't think. It's just been in a nasty, nasty downtrend. It did break the upside eventually. Oh wait, so that's it, man. This is terrible. IPO'd. IPO craziness. $30 all the way up to $52, and now it's all she wrote. Bye bye. Did this? Hey Ken Taylor, thanks for the sub, dude. Welcome, man. Did this? I mean, hey, pay off the investors, man. The pre-IPO investors, get them paid. They did it, and now look at this asset. It's a piece of crap. $52. Imagine buying it at the top on this. There was absolutely no divergence. The dump was so momentous that you were unable to build any. It was a gap down on earnings. They don't make money. The Fitbit still doesn't make money, and you're in the downtrend until you break above 570 something. You're still bearish, and you will still probably be bearish, but at least there might be a memo shift where you could Fibonacci, and then we could maybe talk about a high to low run or something. It's not a shark, maybe a butterfly? No, it can't be a butterfly. It's the same low. No, no harmonic, dude. I don't think there's a harmonic. I might be mistaken. But all you did, right, was there was this critical support you manufactured over time. You finally broke it, gap down, you've run up and you back tested it, and as soon as you back tested it, you've sold off, and now you're at 410, not 420.
Is that a joint?
Dude, I don't know. I wouldn't be messing with this crap. Alright, I don't see much opportunity here. The divergence wasn't there. I guess we're gonna look at the weekly. It's beautiful on the weekly. Just again, maybe there was a little bit of Class C divergence, stagnation in momentum, but that doesn't mean impending price action reversal, even though you got it and it's only a lower high than the previous high. 450 is very important, and you've only failed to break. Maybe break 450, we could talk, but then look at all the adversity ahead of you, dude. Fitbit, better assets out there, better lives to live than this one.
Is that a joint?
Sayson.
$DDD.
DDD Connect, 3D Systems. Ooh, not bad. Not bad at all. Wow. So look at this. Right there. Okay, it's like you had that first impulse, up thrust, 2 up thrusts. Okay, so it's like range bound of an asset. Okay, got the low part of the range, the high part of the range. Where are you right now? You're at the lower risk area. Say, Sin, what are you doing, man? Triple MACD bullish effing divergence. Hype in the chat for Sayo Sin. Weekly. It's weekly, dude. Oh my god. Hold on a sec. Sorry. Weekly divergence, dude. This could be primed for a nice route of the upside. Not kidding, man. Dude, put DDD on the list. Low on price, lower low on price, slightly lower low on price, lower levels of negative Momo all the way. And here you're getting a little break. You're already up a lot since that impulse. And now you're trying to get back above this area. You can see it, 835. You're at 845, so I guess you're technically above it. What else, AOSN, does look like? Oh my god. Looks like that. Do you adjust? Maybe wedge action, kind of scuffed. I think it's definitely kind of scuffed. Right? Because it's like that, you know? Some sort of scuffed wedge. It doesn't look that great. It's okay. But you're kind of out of it now. Definitely kind of out of it now. Does anyone else see this? So you had Class A triple MACD bullish divergence. Then you went ahead. That was close. Sandman, thanks to 201, dude. Dude, thank you, man, for the 7.48 XRP. Wow, that's a lot. Thank you, man. Luta.
Hey, bro. Possible TA on SPWR?
Was that the new Star Wars game? Yeah, dude. Yeah, we'll look at it. I think that was on the. We looked at that before, Luta. Thanks, man. Thank you, dude. So, Luta, chat, everyone. A little bit of Class A bullish divergence on the stochastic. You didn't get the luxury on the RSI, which is okay. It was close to Class C. It was about a double bottom, right? And so you're breaking out. So, you know, maybe in time, these low levels. That's insane, dude. To think about the size of that pattern. What a measured move could yield you. This could take months. Because this is the weekly. This is not a joke of a time scale. 1326 is a measured move of that kind of downsloping price contraction that you see on the screen. Wow, DDD going on the list. Seosen. Let's go, dude. Can we add Seosen to the list, the Hype King? Holy crap, man. I am. Heck yeah, dude. Let me see if I got this on the list. Maybe I didn't add it. SunPower. Oh man, well, kind of missed it a little bit, right? It was this wonderful lower low double bottom on the weekly. But dude, holy crap, if you zoom out, does it not look like a higher low double bottom? Like, jeez. Which we really want to look at. Hold on a sec. Oof. So I don't know if we can look at it like an double bottom or something like that, dude. That's, you got to think about this, man. This is way out, and this may never happen because I don't know what SunPower's fundamentals are, all that. But dude, this is extremely large and could manifest into something stupendous. And it happened on silver. If you don't remember, you need to look at my silver analyses. I do, man. That's like potential even double bottom. So much upside potential. I wouldn't look at it like that right now, though. I'd look at it if you're just trying to trade high to low. We're already getting closer to that golden retrace between 1891 and 2789. All right, this is your common retrace level where you could reverse your price action to the downside again. Dude, I drink one snake handler and I've got to break the seal. That's this beer. This beer is so strong. Dude, this is such a kingish beer. Sorry, changing music. Got my date? Not quite. Not quite, man. So, you can look at it like that. You can also go on the daily. And it's not as easy here, right? Let's make sure this is only visible on the weekly. Crazy, I can't even hear the music. It's wild. You think about double bottom, but hard to really say. So much chop, man. It's like you had a spring. Think about a range here. Kind of like that. Where you fell out of the range. You fell out of the range. You ran up. You sprung to the upside of the range. And look what happens when you sprung. This is a normal price action after real springs. Springs that occur like this, it's just where... That's why lower low double bottoms are so strong, because it's like you have this horizontal line support and it's a sell off, and your sellers just can't make it happen. Then you get the whipsaw, and then just like propels you or propagates you to much higher prices. You hit the range, look, and then you sold off and then ran again to fill the gaps. So very high risk, I think, at this point, dude. Maybe you get, hey, you did back test. You back tested 1186, man. So there were areas before where you could have gotten into on the back test of the range. And it's running now, but now you're in jeopardy of bearish divergence on both oscillators developing on the daily. So could maybe sell off. I can't hear it either, Sandman. You should be able to hear it really well. So you broke the range, you back tested it, you're running again, you filled the gap, and there might be higher prices in store for you between 1891 and 2789, but you're now starting to show a little weakness on your daily oscillators. But the weekly looks way different, where there could just be way more upside potential. Right, there's your SunPower. Put it on the watch list, man. Very interesting, right? Good. I'm very happy. I'm seeing these assets being asked for, requested, that are making sense, right? You know, in the past, like, how many people used to be asking about Pundy coin and BCN? You pick an S coin worth worth two craps. People were asking for it all the time. Now we're getting these requests, and it's like Office Depot, freaking J&J, Pier 1 Imports, Qualcomm, DDD, PRCP, which didn't work out. Zen, come on, man. We're elevating. It's wonderful. make your coffee taste different with silver? Like literally, isn't that bad for you? If you drink silver, you might get sick or something. Maybe. Been live now for an hour and a half. If you're enjoying this live stream, please hit the like button, that bell, that sub. Okay. Bitcoin's the best. Yeah, DGB. Oh god, how many terrible requests we get for that crap coin. Dude, it's like your coins aren't special. Brett, I don't know. Probably. I don't know why it wouldn't be, but maybe. Oh yeah, Verge, man. Can you look at Verge, man? Can you hear the music? Oh my god. Oh, what? The Streamlabs crowd didn't show up tonight? What's happening? How's that real? I just don't believe it. And thanks for the 353 people still tuned in. We got 202 likes, just eclipsed 200, and very grateful. Thank you all. I appreciate it. Oh my god, it's Verge!
More progression on Roku with a gap fill. Let's check it out.
Roku Connect, getting destroyed Connect. Why? Well, everyone's competing against them. Absolutely obliterated, man. There it is. The parabola line was broken today. Bye. See ya, right? Sometimes it happens. This is exit for someone, right? Yeah, good luck on the hidden divergence. Not real anymore at all. It's completely... I mean, it's not over yet. I mean, you could still say, okay, lower levels of, momentum with higher lows, but we don't know what the higher lows going on. I mean, you're not even technically oversold yet. That you are on the RS or on the stochastic. You're not on the RSI. That's it, man. That's all you need to know. You filled the gap, didn't you? Yes, you did. Don't pay 20. I think Volkowski talks about maybe 22% of the time, which isn't very great of a percentage. You would use a gap fill as support or resistance. So sure, it could hold, but could still sell off. Look at the volume involved on that dump. Wow. Roku, exactly. Noku to Roku. Correct. Wrecked you, yes. Wow, man. So where could it fall? Fibonacci, man. From your low to your high. Nearing the 50% retrace at 101.79. That 100 mark is going to play a role as psychological support. But if you can't hold that, man, this little bit of chop, this area, I'm sorry, man. There's no support for you, really, until you get down to $77.62. And that's it. I think it was all maybe just the high flyer stuff, the fundamental aspect where the market is beginning to get saturated with competition. That's it. The line's broken. So maybe we could very well see much more selling in time. It's not going to happen overnight. A correction is a process, not an event. Okay. Man, we've been going hard, man. Real hard. What a night. What a stream. eventful stream. A lot of good assets looked at. I don't know if the wrenches or the mods have declared a winner. Is that it? Oh my god, we have 2 winners. So we're waiting on 1 vote. It's tied between 2 individuals, and I'm not gonna talk about them yet. So we don't have an answer until another person votes. So we'll probably just have the answer tomorrow, which is fine, right? I think it's been about 1 week or maybe less. And that's okay. So Bitcoin's still at 97.16. Don't fall below 96.50. If you do, it could be a nasty, nasty move down. All right. Cutting out a few times. I don't know. I'll be cutting out permanently. Well, not permanently. Permanently for the evening. I'll be retiring for the evening, is what you could say. All right. Roku, man. It broke the parabola line. The correction could be coming. And that's it. So here it is, 97.20, 96.50. You know what it is, and it's right here. You break it, 9,100, 8,500. All right. Just want to say thanks so much to Wayne Batson, Luta, Saya Sin, twice, Trader Mark, David, the Moss Drummer, Kevin Grubb, Anon, and the Sandman, the crypto contribution. Thank you all for watching tonight. Thank you for the contributions, y'all. But thanks everyone for the likes, the love, support, everything. Y'all are my purpose in this world, and it's such a freaking honor to get to be able to scan charts with you every day, every night. Y'all my family, all right? So let's keep growing together, because this journey in life, it's a lot better with people that are like-minded, that care about the same stuff than it is going through success by yourself, or even going through defeat by yourself, right? It's always good having people there with you, having your back. So that's what this community is. What we built, it's going to keep growing, and it will snowball into something more powerful than we could have ever possibly imagined. 30K, that's the goal, chat. So I'll be back tomorrow. Freaking love y'all. Until next time, respect the TA.
that a joint?
Johnny in the mix.
Marijuana.